Good morning. Well, it's just about noon, actually. And I'm out here with the girls. I'm out here with the chickens. And I thought, you know what? This is a pop up, but I wanted y'all to come and see how good they're doing. And I'm going to show you. Well, yeah, you're going to get set up with me, right? So let's just give this a try. Here we go, girls. Here, can you see? You can't really see all that great. Okay. Oh, I don't want to scare you. Good gracious. I don't want to scare you. Let's come in here and sit down and have a cup of coffee. What do you say? Oh, there's a few people in here. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Tiss Ross. How are you, honey? Hey, Black Tropical Homestead. My soil family. Oh, gosh. One of the chickens got out. Okay. Come here, Thelma. Come here, Thelma. You're okay. Sorry, y'all. I had to catch a chicken. Woo. You're okay, Thelma. Oh, goodness gracious. You're okay, baby. She's not supposed to get out. Can you hear me? Oh, Lord. Now I'm out of breath. Hey, Sally. Hey, Milk and Honey. Anyway, this is Thelma. Thelma's doing great. Hey, Diana. She's doing so good. She molted. You know, she was injured real bad. And for a while, whew, I'm out of breath. North Ireland, Texas. You can't hear me. Thank you, Tish. Good. Because you never know, right? I'm going to try to get you so you can see her better. She's doing so good. And she's laying. She's laying, y'all. Hey, Judy. Tuesdays are sometimes hard days. I just thought, while I'm out here with the girls, that I would come and say, hey, they're all better, Wendy. I know, baby. Okay, okay. You can get down. Now I have to catch my breath because I didn't think I was going to have to go catch a chicken. But I thought, you know what? On my morning coffee time with the girls, maybe y'all could come with me, right? Can you hear those wild geese in the background? Because it has warmed up here. I know, Diana. I'm so thrilled. Prayers and love of heal almost anything. That's exactly right. And here they are. They're so sweet. They're so sweet. I love them so good. All the girls. This is Jamie. Jamie's a big old fat butterball. Can you see Jamie? Yeah, the biggest one. She's our biggest girl. Of course, we got Thelma over there in the corner. And then every time I turn the camera on, y'all, they seem to either show me their butts or walk in the back. This is Sadie. That is Blackie. And there's one more. Where are you? Sassy. Sassy Tails. Aren't they pretty, Grace and Fire? Well, yeah, the geese, y'all, the geese are raising cane. In fact, Worth said, I can't believe you slept so long because those geese are going crazy. What they do in our area, the Canada geese, they start picking their own territories, and they have claimed this section of the creek. You'll see the creek back there behind the house. They have claimed that as theirs. And you can only have one set. Geese mate for life. Ginger, you're so sweet to be here. I know y'all got 1,000 things to do. Go get orange juice if you're short of breath. It should give you energy back. I don't chase chickens. I still get short of breath sometimes. Good morning, Penny. How are you? Hey, Brampton. I didn't expect anybody to come in today. It's not my normal time, and I just thought it would be fun to catch you guys up on my girls because they're doing so great. They're doing so great. They have healed from that attack. You know, we had a neighborhood dog or two that got in the pen and killed 3 of our girls, but I am a survivor. And they have survived and they're thriving. I just think it's absolutely amazing how good they are. And then, y'all, let's see if I can. I don't know how to turn you around. I don't know. I know it was. It was terribly sad. Whew, terribly sad. I think I cried worse on my YouTube video or live than I did the rest of the time. But you see, there's an egg waiting for us to get. Oh, well, there was one. Here it is. We're getting some good eggs these days. Worth comes in here in the afternoon. He always lets the girls out to free range, and they love Worth. They love Worth more than they love me, I can tell you. And they love him. And he lets them out every afternoon around 4-ish, something like that. And he kind of panics a little bit if he can't let them out because he says, my girls are going to be upset. They're going to be upset. I'm trying to find a place where it's not covered in chicken poop. Oh, gosh, Penny, there's nothing like fresh eggs. I'm a city girl. I was raised with women. My parents divorced when I was 5, and I was the baby girl. So I've had nothing but women raising me. And Heather from Milk Honey Heritage Farms. Your chickens are freeloaders. They just got rollaway nested trays. Oh gosh, I might forget that egg is in my pocket. Thanks, Sheree. Great news. I'm glad your babies are doing well. Yeah, I know, Diana. You missed me on Tuesday. You started your therapy. You do feel better. Praise God. I was thinking, what in the world? Where is Diana? The world has changed because she's not in here on Tuesday. She's always in here. I love it. Hey, Belt Loop 29. That's my buddy Gary. Grace and Fire says Sir Grace has 2 hens that run to him and run away from her. Well, they just, might have some egg salad in my pocket. We've been getting 3 to 4 eggs, sometimes 2, but mostly 3 to 4 eggs a day, which I think is pretty doggone good for February. Man, they were laying up a storm until those doggone dogs came. But we reinforced the pen really well. I'm sitting inside their run area. Let's see if you can see it. They have a little run area out here. I'm sitting inside on my Amirla bench, y'all. This is my Amirla garden bench that I use for a whole lot more than gardening. It is tight, Glenda. At least the bottom half is tight. The top half, Worth and I have a difference of opinion on, but it does have netting over it, all over it and everything. But luckily, we don't, at this time, if something wants to get in, they can get in Fort Knox if they really, really want to, right? You've had your chickens almost an entire year now. I know, Black's Tropical. How about that? Thank you, Belt Loop, telling them to hit that like button. I appreciate that. Yes, Thelma is now over a year old. She came to us. She came, Diana, you've been a member for 2 months. I love that. Let's see if I can. Oh, you can put the chat up here. That's awesome. Let's see. You live near Fort Knox and that joke crack show. Oh, And Gary from Belt Loop 29 Homestead, he came in on his other channel to say there should be more likes. So I will add to the pile by coming in on my different channels. And she says, "Hi, Ann and everyone. Blessings to all." She called me Anna, but many people call me Anna. I answer to most things. Most things, mind you. But, you know, I was spending some time out in the yard and with the chickens. And I'm so happy. I wanted y'all to see that they're doing fantastic. I mean, they really are doing great. And we've got new internet, so I'm able to have internet here. I hope those geese are not driving y'all insane because they're kind of driving me a little bit nuts. Hey, trying to do a live over here. They got quiet for a second. But there were so many things happening in the yard. We had, oh, thank you, Belt Loop 29, a member for 2 months. Sweetest lady on the internet. I do not take that claim because then I have to take the blame. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Ginger, not for nothing, Homestead. Y'all, Ginger is part of a Bible study on Monday nights. She and Christine from Mrs. Gillum Farms, and Nina from 9 Acre Family Farm, and Tara from White Rock Homestead. Sorry, y'all, I'm spittering and spatting. Thank you. Thank you, Glenda. I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all put your channels up there. That'd be great. Um, anyway, they all have a Bible study. It's called Digging in the Word. And I'm telling you what, it's awesome. Look at there. Gary's got another channel. How many channels do you have on it? I don't have any agenda today. I really don't. I just wanted to come out here and share a little bit of time with you. And as I was looking out over the land of plenty, I, I I'm struggling, okay, to share it because it's so pitiful. It looks really, really pitiful. Hey, Jenna, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. It looks really bad. And Bill is crazy. Thank you. Thank you for coming in on 14 different channels. That's so cool. Anyway, it looks really, really bad. And I think maybe somebody needs to see that even though you love gardening and you want to do it, that there are times, and this year has been pretty tough health wise, and it was very tough this summer heat wise. But now I'm getting myself, all treated and better. It seems like I should be on my homestead channel for a chicken chat. Yeah, that would be good. But you know, it's pitiful looking. And I have that vanity about a land of plenty. I thought maybe we might walk out there if I can keep these girls in the pen once I've gotten you. You haven't gotten yours yet, Milk and Honey. That's Heather. Yeah, it will wake up. But it really does look sad. In fact, I even offered for Worth because this past year with my health being silly, being goofball, all this arthritis that came out of nowhere and was kind of paralyzing me for a little bit. But I'm much, much better. I mean, 1,000 times better. But I wasn't during gardening season. I wasn't. And so Worth had to do 70% of it by himself, which is unusual for our garden. And, he might not be quite as meticulous as I am on the looks of the garden, right? Would y'all like to go and see what it looks like? Because it makes me nervous to share it. But it is what it is. And somebody needs to know that it's not always perfect. I mean, I'm known on YouTube as having the land of plenty always being pristine and perfect and all those types of things. And it's not. And guess what? It's okay. that it's not. It's okay. Good morning, Red Lady and Canadian Family Life. Y'all, I'm so tickled that you're in here. Because this is just a pop-up live and it's lunchtime here. It's 12:04. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it could be any. So many things going on. This Survival Seed 2024 challenge that the Vineyard Chicks are doing. I'm so excited about that. And I've been talking with Amirla, the Amirla Garden Bench that I'm sitting my little tussie on right now. They're going to be giving away some in that collaboration. Then, first thing that's coming up is the Soul Family Expo, April 5th, 6th, and 7th. Now, the 5th is going to be social time, just having a big old time. Oh, it's 105 there? Tiffany from Canadian Family Life? Goodness, 905 out in Cali with milk and honey. Oh, my gracious. Are you stoked for that challenge, Grace and Fire? Yeah, me too. Me too. But the Soul Family Expo is April 5th through the 7th. And Saturday, the time at the Children's Museum from like 9 to 1 ish, that's where the big event's going to be. And I'm so tickled. I'm looking forward to that, I can tell you. Mm. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. All right, y'all come with me. White Rock needs to do a call out for you to get over 1,000. I do have it over 1,000, Dolores, but that's so sweet. I do need over 1,000 views, though. 1,000 views would be fantastic. People go, nobody's watching my videos. I'm only getting like 1,000 or 2,000. I would kill for 1,000 views. I can tell you that. That would be fantastic. I mean, on YouTube. Facebook is a little different and better in the views sections. Okay, girly girls from the Egg Shack. We're going to go show them the land of plenty, okay? They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Sadie, which is the one I just tried to touch right there, is she's kind of persnickety. She doesn't like being held. Hey, good morning, Aunt Francisco. I'm here with Chick Chicks. And while I'm gone to the Soul Family Expo, we're going to need somebody to help sprinkle to Facebook. Thank you, Diana. Mm. All right, I can't leave my cup of coffee in the pen. And I need to get out of here without my little tiny raptors getting out with me because they're so used to getting out. When Worth opens this door, that's their time to run, but it's not time for them to get out yet. Okay, let's see what we can do. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to try to move slowly because they tell me that if you move real fast, that your internet messes up. Crazy Lizzie's Goat Farm. Hey there. How are you? I'm glad to see you. Okay, here we go. We're going to try to get out. Let me get my coffee cup. I can set my coffee cup down out here somewhere. I don't have to carry that. But, so we've got extra support on the doors. 2, 3 different types of fencing. I think they're as secure as they can be. Hey, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. How you doing? Okay, y'all, I'm going to take a big breath. And I'm not going to keep you a whole lot longer. But I just wanted to pop on for a second because I was walking out in the garden this morning and I was gathering some grass and things, some greens for the girls. Hey, Hedgehog Homestead. And she is Sunshine. Hey, Precious. I'm glad to see you, Sugar. Hey, Hedgehog Homestead. It's good to see you. And Psalm 146, love it, love it, love it. And I thought, this is the saddest that our garden has ever been. Now, granted, we took the fence around one half of it so that the chickens could get in there. But the fence is still around the other half, and it's very sad. Hey, Jerry Butler, you're here from Facebook. Brian from the Vineyard Farmhouse. Hey, sweetie. I'm crazy about Brian. I hope you're better, honey. I've been praying for that cough of yours. So, here is one section. Let's see if I can get it. That's one section of the garden. You can see a whole view of it here. It still looks better on camera than it is in person. Trust me. And those are all dried up peppers. All of those are dried up peppers. And here in the pot, is the wind too much? Sometimes that wind can drive people crazy, and I totally get it. But we've let the grass grow, and the plants are not great. Whew. Here we go. Here's my precious land of plenty. It's looking so sad. It's so pitiful. It's that time of year, and I'm not worried about the fact that I don't have a whole lot of new growth. What I'm concerned is that usually by this time, I have this thing pristine, cleared out, ready for the next crops, and it's not. Hey, Gillen Farms, sitting here in the truck while the cattle are all chewing on it. Thank you, and you are feeling better. You still have a cough, but I'm moving around and trying to get back to normal. That's so awesome. Your garden looks sad too. Yeah, hurts my feelings when the land of plenty looks so bad. Um, so Johnny from Gillum Farms, how are those heifers? I guess you call them. Anyway, cows. Do you have any new babies today? Because Gillum Farms has a number of mamas that are ready to drop their babies any minute, and that's always so fun. Always so fun. So I don't know how to turn it around, but this is a land of plenty. And it ain't plenty right now. It is looking real sad. Real sad. Mm. But I do have some seedlings that are growing on the inside. I have, hey, Brampton says, hey, no fun, Christine. Is Christine in here? Where is she? Christine, you are the biggest hoot. And I think it is so fantastic that you, oh gosh, I do still have that egg in my pocket, thank goodness. You have such a good sense of humor. I mean, no fun, Christine is what we're calling her because she said, no fun for me, no fun on Bland's Promised Land Ranch. And she was just adorable, letting us tease her and carry on, and real good spirit about it. Real good spirit about it. So that's amazing. Oh, if I had a garden, it would look much more sadder than that. Well, usually ours is pristine. We're out here all the time, and I haven't been because my health didn't allow it. But I'm so much better. And then I wish I could turn this around. How to do that? But if y'all can see in the background, I don't know if you can see it, and I can't get my big head out of the way. You see that green dot right there? That's a greenhouse that we haven't utilized. Your garden is at rest too. You got lots of things to do. Me too, Grace and Fire. Me too. See y'all later. Got to go film my grow room update and go shopping with the kiddo. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that was a fun live, Brian. We had a good time at Bland's Promised Land Ranch. If y'all get a chance to replay that, ooh, this hair. If y'all get a chance to replay that, then it would behoove you to do that. Because Eric was trying a bunch of candy bars and things like that. That was so funny. So that's the garden. I pulled off the band-aid. I shared it that it's terrible. It's just a terrible and terrible sight. But I have prayed over this thing, and we are going to get it back going. There is hope. Where there's hope, then there's a future. I'm excited about getting the geese back in. You know, when they're in breeding season, they're a little aggressive. And so when it's breeding season, Worth and I try to give them their space. He still feeds them every day, but we try to give them their space because they're mean to each other. So why wouldn't they be mean to us, right? They're mean to each other. But then the babies start coming. Now, you talk about a protective mom and daddy. They're a protective mom and daddy, I can tell you that. But this is our backyard. This creek leads out to the Albemarle Sound. Is the wind getting all on the microphone? Yeah, those geese. Yeah. So far, we haven't had any trouble with any kind of attacks or anything. But it's like the ocean. When you're going swimming in the ocean, you respect it. And we do. We respect them. Let's see. If the geese babies run to you while you're minding your business, the parents will still come to attack. Yes, they will. Okay, Christine, you go on right back to work. Any fish in there? There's a lot of fish in there, Johnny. Worth has caught one of his biggest bass right back here. I laughed at him because he's in a fishing bass club. And, oh, bye, sweetheart, Johnny says to Christine. That's nice. I laughed at him because for a little while I was a little jealous of his bass club because it was interfering with our family life. I mean, there are a lot of worse things that your husband can be doing. So I wasn't complaining, but so much because there's other things that could be bad. And he would go fishing all over Eastern North Carolina, all over the place, every Saturday because they had to pre fish before they actually fished in the tournament. And so it was like nothing took priority over this bass club, right? And then he would go fishing right in the backyard and catch the biggest one. Let's see. What's the biggest name? I'm not sure what I saw. You saw that big fish? Yeah, Diana, that was a catfish. Now, he did not catch the catfish behind the house. Um, what's the biggest one in the name? Okay, Tiny. I think you're a little bit behind, but I did name the chickens a little earlier. Anyway, the biggest chicken's name is James. My grandson James Chicken, and it's Jamie. So that was fun, y'all. I the impromptu things. I have an agenda. I can just come out and chat with you. It's not like there's an agenda here. I just wanted to share a couple of things and chat with my friends because I was in the house by myself. Is the wind bad? Because we have one of those wind mills. I don't know if I could show it to you. I just spun around. Did that make you dizzy? I'll show you where my herb garden is if you can hear me. I wish when we were on live, I wish we could hear ourselves. But can you see that windmill thing there? And that is a tree stump that was just a dead old tree that I have made a garden bed around it, planted some of that border grass, and that's where our herbs go. So you ought to get Adrian out there in the garden with you. That would be a hoot, wouldn't it? Hey, hey, the educated natural. That might not be a bad idea. Maybe she'd hire me a gardener. Let's go get. I want my coffee cup, but it's way over there on the other side of the yard, and I don't want to mess y'all up. Anyway, and Adrian and I are trying we're really trying to be back together again on Monday or Tuesday morning, something like that. I know I have my Tuesday at 11 o'clock, but Mondays are tough for her. And what the heck, going live twice in one day might not be too bad. We've been near 70 the past couple of days. It was 50 overnight. Now the winds have changed and it's blowing pretty hard. 39 degrees, and it was 70 yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Judy. More than one way to skin a cat, right? Hey, the educated natural, Tiny Twist says. Yeah, I've watched some of Tiny Twist resin creations. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If I could be around resin, the scent, the smell from resin is horrible for me. So we'll just end up, I'm going to try to sit down. But I thought maybe occasionally I could come out here outside. Now that I have internet, hey, yes, Sally, she is. She's trying to help Pam. She sure is. She's been a big help so far. I get so excited walking the yard, seeing our plants wake up. Oh, gosh. And Cherie, and you're in higher temperatures than we are. It's still chilly. I mean, I've got on a jacket. This is my mama's jacket. And, oh, and Brian says, go for it, Ann. Get that coffee cup. Oh, and Mary's Fiber says, can you send that weather to New England, Johnny, please? Was 39 now. It's getting ready to get cold again. They might get snow. Oh, Dolores says she just subscribed to you. Belt Loop 29 Homestead. I think that's awesome. Yeah. Um, we're working on, spring's in the air. When the geese start doing their thing, then, and if you can see behind our house, get my big head out of the way. How do I do that? I'm going to set you down and get out of the way. You see that shelter that is right there? That's like a old boathouse because all that lot has grown all up. The people moved out. The original owners died, and the people that bought it haven't maintained it. But it's got a lot of leaves and things on the top of it. And so two different pair of geese are trying to claim it for their nest. They don't nest like that. They don't share. They're not going to share. And so they're fighting over territory right now. Can't see them. They're right down there at the edge of the creek, raising cane with each other. I hope you grow a few different varieties of okra. Do I have okra? Yesterday, I spent the day backing up seeds. Bobby and Cherie from Black's Tropical Homestead sent me a box of seeds. A box. Oh my gosh. Can you hear them raising cane and fighting? They're fighting down there. I wonder if I could get internet all the way down there. Hey, African Dreamin'. I'm glad to see you, honey. I hate to do it, but I promised Mama I'd come by today, and if I don't go pretty quick, I won't make it there till I got to go to work. Gary, you're amazing, and I'm crazy about you, and thank you. Let's see. Let's do a test, y'all. I'm going to be watching the chat. Yeah, okra. So I got bags and bags and bags of seeds, right? Loose seeds. These are heirloom seeds, organic heirloom seeds given to them by a professor in college that has been gathering her own seeds. They're all organic, they're all heirloom, and I've bagged them up in little tea bags and labeled them all. I've done it, Sherry. I've finished everything. And then we'll be able to give them away for free at the Soil Family Expo. You don't want to miss that. Oh, cool. I'm so glad David Hunt got his 1,000. That's awesome. Let's do an experiment, y'all. Now, if I have to drop this camera and run, y'all are on your own. Let me see what we got over here. Because I want to walk a little bit closer. I'm going to have to be a little more quiet. And let's see what we can do of what I can show you that the geese do. Oh, I'm running them away. I'm running them away. See, we have a little, just a little bitty boat dock. Right here is a little, just a little bitty old boat dock. And I wish I could go to the expo, but Northwest Oregon is pretty far. I would say, yes, Heather, from Northwest Oregon, you're about as far as you can possibly be away from Savannah, Georgia, unless it was at the tip of Florida. Can y'all still hear me? Let me know if I still have signal. It looks like I still have pretty good signal, and that would be amazing. Let's see. I'm going to wait. Brook Farmer's in here. You can, okay. Okay. I can actually come out to the creek with internet. I'm loving this fiber optic stuff, y'all. We have 5 now, and it's fiber optic, and it's amazing. African Dream, and I'm so happy you're here, honey. I hope you're well. Okay. So I ran them off. I was hoping I could show you the geese, but... And guess what else? Ah, the nutras are back. They have woken up, and they're back. And each morning, we have a swamp rat, a nutra, that comes up to eat. For you, it's better than the other area? Okay. Oh, the video is glitchy. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. I'm glad you're here, honey. We're out in my backyard. And I was just, seeing. So this is the ditch bank. Worth cleaned that ditch bank off while I was gone. Well, sort of. You can't really tell here. But it's the far part that he worked so hard at, which is very nice. All right. I've run them away. Oh, there's 2 that stayed. I wonder if they're the ones that won the area. There's 2 that have stayed. Let's not be too loud, and I'll try to show you the 2 that have stayed. Can you see them back up in there? I don't think you can see them. But they're a pair. The saddest thing we ever had, I'm going to move real slow. The saddest thing we ever had was when we had a set, Mr. and Mrs. Goose, that were here for years. And it was the same ones, same area, same mate, unfortunately. Hey, Devil Dog. Everybody. Same area. You did see them, Judy? Good. And one day, Mrs. Goose didn't show back up. And Mr. Goose called and called and called for her. That was so sad. I believe that a predator, or could have been a 2-legged predator, got her. And she didn't come back. Unfortunately, they were not fertile. They laid eggs every year. But, oh, you can see the geese back there too? They laid eggs every year, but they never had any babies. And that was sad too, because in the goose world, the hierarchy is how many babies you have or the age of your babies. They will all, at their little feed spot over here, they will let the youngest go first and then the next and the next, but they don't let them take like forever. They make sure that they know You ain't staying here and eating all my food. I'll share some of it with you. But it was really cool. We can sit on our back porch and watch them. I could watch them for hours. How often do I feed them? We feed them once a day. And we just get wild bird seed and some cracked corn. It's just because it's fun. And some of them will actually come up and eat the food out of the can for Worth, not for me. He's the wildlife man. He's the bird man. We'll have to call Worth the bird man, right? And Scott wants to know, you're down in the shop working. Oh, okay. Well, Johnny is sitting there watching his cows. I hope they're having babies because they're supposed to. Well, we've caught up on the chickens, y'all. I've been on here too long. We've caught up on the chickens. We've caught up on my pitiful land of plenty. And I took the band aid off and showed you how sad it looks. It looks so sad. And Cherie, I've got your banana plants, the two banana trees, but they're cut off right this minute. They're cut way down because they died back in the cold. Too much snow last night. 8 to 10 inches. Whew, I tell you what, you just keep that right on up there, okay? I don't want 8 to 10 inches here. I would love to see some fall and then melt because I can't drive in it. So we went over the chickens, we talked to the geese, we've seen the land of plenty. I've kind of given you a little property tour, kind of just a little teeny tiny. Because, y'all, there's a bunch of other really messy spots that I don't want to show you. It's like going and looking in, if you're on social media and you're showing everything, it's kind of like going and showing everybody your closets. Because we do have some messy stuff. Yeah, Mary's Fiber Creation says, you keep that snow right on up in there, Scott. I should get bananas this year, Cherie. Really? Oh my gosh. That would be awesome. I would be, y'all would get so sick of me because I would be showing those bananas like every single day. Judy, uh-uh. No, I ain't showing you my closets, darling. Love you. Ain't gonna do it. When Adrian from Tales of an Educated Debutante came and visited me at my home, I was scared to death. Y'all, she had me on pins and needles. It is beautiful and peaceful here. It really is, Angie. Thank you. Um, because she kept popping up and going and showing everybody on her page, which has, like almost 400,000 people, my inside of my refrigerators, and she wanted to go in the house and give a house tour. No way. No way. But y'all, I did tell her that if she has a tails invading time again, that if she took care of, purchasing the food and stuff, I would be glad for people to come out here and have their dinner in our yard in the land of plenty. That would be perfectly fine with me. We get a couple of outhouses and a couple of porta potties, stick it out here and just have a big old party out here. I'm not afraid of that. You ain't going in my house, but I'm not afraid of you being out here in the yard. Wouldn't that be fun, Judy? Yeah, Judy Pokel said Polka, which I adore her. She and her missus, I adore them. 60 people. I hate to say goodbye, but I don't want to. No, Vicky, you're so sweet. I don't want to, keep you when I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I tell you what, I'm going to chat for a few more minutes. Mama always said, leave them wanting more. And we'll sit over here by the chickens again. Worth has gone right now. Let's see. Now I'm going to sit right down here. Can you still hear and see me okay? That's right, Cherie. Blackstock Home says, she said, we live in our homes. It's okay. And hers is slam packed. I can't get an envelope in my house. Oh, thank you, Diana. It's fun to be able to really not have an agenda and just sit and visit. You know, I need my vent, but I'm gonna sit on a stump. Ugh, I might need somebody to help me get up. You know, that floor's a whole lot further away than it used to be. Oh, you can see and hear me good, just fine. Loud and clear, Aunt Dilly. Hey, Kim. Hey, Rebecca Allen. Thanks for being here. The catfish was delicious. How do y'all cook your catfish? Well, it's an oily fish, but if you cut out the dark portion of a catfish, you get a channel cat for one. You don't get a mud cat, and you cut out the dark portions because they're very, very fishy. But the rest of it is glorious white meat. It's the good white meat that you can eat, like chicken. And we cut it up fried. Yep, Kelly, we fry it. My catfish does the disco in the Crisco. Yep, that's right. What's the difference of a mud cat and a channel cat? Um, well, the difference is a mud cat will be yellow and kind of brownish, and it tastes like sand. It tastes really muddy and yucky. A channel cat um, is more silver and blue. Some people call them blue cats, and their meat is really, really very good. It's very good, which is good for you. The channel cat is better. Yeah. Let's see. The that fishy is what gives you fish oil, though. Correct? Yeah, it does, but you still get fish oil from the other portions of the catfish. Why is it named catfish? Is there a dogfish? No, but you know, it has whiskers and it can hurt you. Cats can claw you, and so can a catfish. Catfish sticks out those little spurs. Yes, Andale Homestead is the sunshine in our lives. Oh, Diana, you're so sweet. But I really wanted to come and brag on my girls. Yes, there is a dogfish. There is, Scott. Now, you're going to have to tell me about that. I've learned about fishing from my husband, which in April we will be. Oh, and Educated Natural says there actually is a dogfish. Hey, Grape Jams. Real quick before I forget it, I emailed y'all last night. I'm so excited about the Survival Seeds 2024. It's a type of shark. Okay. And Karma says, yes, there is. All right. I surprised myself, Judy, by coming on today. I can tell you, I surprised myself. Let's see. Maybe I can keep my jammies off long enough to come back up on your live again on Wednesday night. I'm telling you, y'all, I do watch the Vineyard Farmhouse on Wednesday nights, but it doesn't come on. He doesn't come on until 10 o'clock my time. And by that time, I have been winding down. I'm already in the bed, scrolling on my phone. Makeup's gone. Hair's a mess. Yeah, thank you, Grape Jams. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, it's like 15 people talking to me at the same time on totally different subjects, and I'm just squirreling all over the place. Okay, dogfish is a type of shark. On the Survival Seeds 2024, there's going to be a giveaway at the end of every month. Y'all be watching Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa on YouTube because they're kind of in charge of the giveaway portion of this collaboration. Well, hey, 49 more. I'm glad to see you. You squirrel a lot too? Yeah, I do. And Amirla Bench, Amirla, Aimерla, which I've sent the links to Jesse, have agreed to give away 5 garden benches, like the one that I love that you can see right there in the picture, and the garden tools. That's going to be for creators. Yeah. You got to meet Jesse and Lisa on Tuesday. Did you really, Karma? Aren't they the best huggers ever? I love them. That's so cool. I'm so glad you did. They're wonderful humans. They are, Jesse and Lisa. So, did I tell you about the swamp rat? I think that's kind of up on my mind. Oh, this stump is a little hard on the tush. It's a little hard on the tush. What? Wow, that's neat. Yeah, they've agreed to give away 5 garden benches. And they're very nice benches and wonderful tools, garden tools. And so, oh, you get to meet them next Tuesday. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Comments are going a little bit. Oh gosh, and Mary said she's a little jelly over there. So, y'all, the swamp rats, which are called nutras, really, their name is nutra, are pretty harmless, although they can destroy your bank next to the water if you allow them. They can just tear it all to pieces, building their dams. They're a little like beavers and things that can tear stuff up. But so far, because we have had the grand dogs come and visit, the geese are so active here, ducks and turtles and all those types of things. We have the wildlife here, and we're out in the yard so often that they don't really make their house here. But they're so freaky to look at. I mean, it's like having a giant rat in your backyard. It's gross. Is it really gross? I guess we have to love all of God's creatures, but you know. And oh, okay, they're staying in your hometown on their trip back to Texas. That's so cool, Karma. I'm so happy for you. The windstorm you had hit my area last night. Kim, do y'all still have snow? Because Kim was having snow on Tuesday. And how did you make out in that windstorm? Hey, Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead. And she says they have teeth. They have some teeth. Yeah, their eyesight is very poor and their hearing is very poor. And I don't ever want to get close enough to them to see their teeth. Showing some love. Hey, Kelly Akers, Badia Fleming. I'm glad you're here. I don't ever want to get close enough to those nutras, those swamp rats, to see if they'll bite. Because, I mean, I wonder if they carry, they say that rats are clean, actually, that they don't carry that much disease, but I don't want to find out. Yes, Diana. Yikes is right. It's going to snow again. The windstorm was not too bad. Thank goodness. We still have some branches on our roof. Good afternoon, Amy, Brian says from the Vineyard Farmhouse. Hello, everyone in chat. Leonard Mountain says, hey, Brownie, you don't even know what your mama's doing out here talking to herself. I'm not really. I'm talking to all my friends. Do you want to come up here and join me? He doesn't really care to sit in your lap that long. And he is 16, so I kind of go along with what Brownie wants to do for Brownie. Rats are cool pets. Rats are smart cookies. I hear that, Kim. I do. Rats are some awesome pets if you get them from babies. Well, when I say that, well, it's probably not going to be in total agreement there. But yes, I have heard of some people that have raised rats and love them, and they're very faithful and good pets. I don't know how nutras would do because they get as big as a dog. Oh, okay. Rambling with the Broom sent me dogfish in Canada. He sent me a link to those. I'll be checking that out so that I'm not wrong. My chicken coop is cute. How many chickens you got there, Miss Ann? We have five pretty girls. We're probably going to be getting some more. you're not supposed to have but 4 girls here per lot. But we have 2, 3, 4 lots. So that tells me I can have 20, right? If it's per lot, right? Yeah. Beaver rats are best in the river. Yeah. They're very affectionate and smart. Brian, I bet you would appreciate that. You appreciate things like that. I think that's awesome. Ooh, 32 degrees and snowing in Toledo. Woo-hoo-hoo. You can keep that snow, honey. I don't want that snow. Well, kiddos, it is 12:45 p.m. here. It's your lunch hour, y'all. You like that thought? That math sounds great. Chicken math is real, y'all. Chicken math is real. Only thing is, raising chicks is work, y'all. And then trying to incorporate them with the big girls. I was scared to death when I put these babies in here with Thelma and Louise. I was afraid every morning I was come out and find somebody that got beaten up to death. Oh, hey, Sonny's place. Hola, hola, amigos. Huggles and snuggles. Yeah, it's time to go, y'all. I've been on here for an hour, almost 56 minutes. That's insane. I never do hour lives. But y'all, thank you for keeping me company. Can you hear the birds singing? It is, I do hear a plane, but it is peaceful out here. I love the spring. And it's not spring yet, it's still winter here, but it's coming. These days, like today, give you glimpses that it's coming. Hang in there. Be positive. You have hope and a future, right? So, okay. I love you all. Thank you so much. Oh, you just picked up your Cornish cross chicks yesterday? We haven't ever done meat birds before. I would be interested in seeing how that is. False spring. It is a false spring, honey. Love you too, Judy. A lot. I really do. I enjoy you and your company. Um, okay, everybody. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for keeping me company. What a wonderful thing. Appreciate that. Remember, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord. They're plans for good and not to harm you. They're plans for hope and a future. Okay. Love you. That's the egg shack. The egg shack where we can get together. Y'all don't want me to sing. Love you all. Y'all have a great day. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Bye bye now.